Classes in session, yeah, the motherfucking again. Hey, I'm back on your ass with that He's a Who Cares, man. I've been off for a second. I just looked at this motherfucker. It said the last one I did was April 5th. I'm like, oh no, baby, what is you doing? And then, you know, my birthday just happened. A nigga getting old and shit. And boy, a nigga tried to make it one for the books, and yeah, nigga, it took me a couple days to recover and shit. So I damn near forgot it was even a playoffs going on. And I love the NBA. So now that I'm back and all of my hydration levels and all of my other vitamins and nutrients are back on par, I'm back on this motherfucker. I have only seen one playoff game so far. And that was the Thunder and Rockets game last night. I don't even really know the counts on any of the other games, but I probably end up on YouTube on the Zemo Pierto channel, checking out them highlights, because a lot of times I do watch these games and shit, and then I brush up with Zemo Pierto. So yeah, man, subscribe to that nigga on YouTube if you got a YouTube account. It's XIMO spacebar PIERTO. But great highlights, like edited perfectly, and it's like I think he has highlights from like every made basket, not counting free throws and shit. So yeah, man, if you ain't figured it out, man, another edition of the motherfucking He's a Hoop Cast, powered by animalheezy.com. Please take that ass over to animalheezy.com at your earliest convenience and invite yourself to betterness. Check out our footage, check out our videos, check out our music. You know, we got a little bit of something for everything and everybody. And I do want to take this time too to plug something completely off topic. But if you from Tennessee, even if you ain't from Tennessee, but especially if you from Tennessee, if you ain't got that Starlito, Don Trip, Step Brothers 3, you bullshitting. You bullshitting. I don't give a fuck about no beef between CMG and Paper Route, nigga. This is the most important shit going on in Tennessee right now, musically. And I don't even say rap wise, I say musically, nigga. What these niggas is doing is, at least in my eyes, more impactful, more significant than anything any Nashville country artist could do or any fucking body could do. And it's super slept on because they super independent, and it's on me to maybe remind motherfuckers, to maybe suggest it to motherfuckers, and it's on us to hold them up and everything, because they got the, you know, major label dollar machine behind them and shit. So it's on us to hold them up and shit, and they gonna continue to hold us up, because I really do think them brothers represent for us. But anywho, OKC and the Rockets, the only game I've seen in the playoffs so far, cause a nigga got fucked up. Yeah, man, I'm about to become a fucking Mormon. Fuck drinking. Shit hurt. Rocket styling on them and shit, man. James Harden brought the water whipping back out. He water whipping all the babies and shit. Pat Beverley. Hey, can I spend a moment on Pat Beverley and just admit that I like this guy. And I might only like him for this series. I might only like him for intents and purposes of him being the antagonist to Russell Westbrook. Like, he's the nigger Russ, the anti-Russ. Everything that I personally hate about Russell Westbrook just gets activated by this guy. And he's developed into a decent player. I don't think he's gonna be an MVP candidate next year or anything, but I mean, I remember Pat Beverley was just the defensive nappy-headed nigga that looked like Praz from the Fugees. And if you don't know which one Praz was in the Fugees, it was the one that was not Wyclef and the one that was not Lauryn Hill. So that nigga, if you can even associate any mental image with hearing that. But yeah, I like him, man. Nigga demonstrative, nigga that attitude off the chain and shit, man. Like just really flexing, really styling, nigga. Like I don't know. I love players that get all beast mode about it and shit, nigga. Like fuck playing with a solemn look on your face and the I'm the quiet assassin. Like nah, nigga. Like nigga, flex on a nigga, shit. And Pat Beverley came to flex, and of course there's already the history with him and Russell Westbrook and shit. For those that don't know, for those people that do listen and support me but not really familiar with all of the basketball shit I be referencing, Pat Beverley, the point guard for the Houston Rockets, injured Russell Westbrook in a playoff game a few years ago playing his intense brand of defense. And now he has developed other parts of his game to go along with that intense defense, and I like how nasty the Rockets are. Like I said, I think they'll go Western Conference Finals. I still don't know. I still think when they play good teams, they get exposed and shit, but they a nasty squad though. I compared Golden State and Houston not too long ago. And I was saying, like, the Warriors have more of a tactical snipers on the roof, flanking the sides, real special ops type operation going on. And the Rockets, even though they shoot a lot of threes and shit like Golden State, it's completely different. It's like they coming in straight goon squad. Brat, 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 brat. You know what I'm saying? So, and they got a nasty core of niggas. I mean, I even like everybody down to Montrezl Harrell and shit. Everybody kind of got that chip on their shoulder, that attitude about them. And I would love to see this new nasty Houston Rockets up against the pretty face Golden Boys of the fucking Golden State Warriors and shit. Stylistically, of course, to see who would come out on top. But look, Golden State, and I'm rambling here, I'm still recovering. You feel me? I ain't even got no notes. I usually have notes and shit, but you know, bear with a nigga, man. I'm getting recalibrated. So Golden State goes 73-9 last year. You guys remember that? You remember when that happened? You remember when they went 73-9 and then overcame a 3-1 deficit against the Oklahoma City Thunder in the playoffs to make it to the NBA Finals to play against the Cleveland Cavaliers, where they lost in 7 games due to a Draymond Green suspension and due to an Andrew Bogut injury. People forget that shit happened too, where you just all of a sudden playing with no big men. But and I remember like, ooh, J.R. Smith might have got that contract from Bron. That looked like a hit. Like Bron put a hit out on Andrew Bogut knees, and J.R. Smith came crashing in, about broke the nigga knee and shit. Oh, my bad. It wasn't my bad, nigga. Nigga did that shit on purpose. Or at least that's how I go in my head. Drop that conspiracy shit. Oh, I'm here for all of the conspiracy talk, all of the rigging talk. You know what I'm saying? I will never divorce that from my NBA talk. We will keep it basketball and bullshit as much as we possibly can. But they went 73-9, lost in 7 games in the finals, and people said that 73-9 was invalidated because they didn't win it all. It don't mean a thing if you didn't get that ring. I don't know, bruh. I don't know about that. Most of the people that say that shit, say stupid shit like that, ain't never played 82 games in their life. These niggas played 82 games against the best players in the world ever and only lost 9 times. Like you couldn't even get the losses into double digits. You feel me? And you want to say that that's invalidated. But a nigga like Russell Westbrook averages a triple-double for a season, and these same people on the timeline, in the media, sucking his cock off when he's just gonna get swept in damn near 3 games. So why the fuck is that so much more valid of an achievement that this nigga averaged a triple-double in a season that don't even fucking matter because they finna lose in 3 games. Houston is gonna continue to just obliterate these niggas because they have no squad and shit. So I mean, is it an individual thing? Is it because he has no team and he just, you know, triple-doubled his way all the way to the playoffs with no team and an MVP candidacy? Is that what it is? I would have been impressed by Mr. Triple-Double Machine if Mr. Triple-Double Machine was going crazy right now and was smoking the Rockets instead of getting smoked. They getting schmitted out. How much do these triple-doubles really fucking matter, especially right now? Especially if the playoffs is the basis upon which y'all invalidate Golden State's accomplishments. Y'all just hate light-skinned niggas that ain't dunking on niggas and shit. That's all it is. Look, let's just call it what it is. Finally, can we just throw it out there? It's just too much light-skinnedness for most motherfuckers, for most, you know what I'm saying, quote-unquote real niggas to be comfortable with on Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry is super waffle battered colored. His wife is super light skinned. Klay Thompson, super duper uber that he looks like a light skinned toe. Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala, who's not, you know, as light skinned as his light skinned brethren, but has a general proclivity for displaying light skinned tendencies. Let's call that shit what it is, because Mr. Triple Double ain't saving the day. And Russell Westbrook, if it hasn't been made painstakingly clear to you by now, is not one of my favorite players. He really never was. Probably never will be. I always just wonder, you know, when people whose game is predicated upon so much athleticism, what would these niggas do when they lose half a step? Will he be able to evolve like Dwayne Wade or maybe even Kobe? Or, you know, is he going to fade off into the sunset and we're going to just remember the time that he averaged a triple-double and got swept in the first round of the playoffs? I think it's a fair question to ask. But I would shut the fuck up if Mr. Triple Double Man shows up, blows the doors off of Houston single-handedly, and they somehow make it to the second round. And I know it's only one game, but yeah, look, bro, they don't have nothing for them. OKC has nothing for the Rockets. But if he proved me wrong and did this shit and somehow made it to the next round of the playoffs, yeah, I'll call him MVP. I'll call him that nigga. But I don't know. This ain't my player, nigga. Like, that's the only place where that shit is, like, you know, truly valuable and shit. But this ain't 2K. This ain't my player, my nigga. You know? So shout out to James Haren for cooking them boys. Bringing back the cooking dance. Shout out to Base God. Still got to call him James Haren because he still ain't playing no D. But he put up more of an MVP case than Russ did. And that's why I'm glad they waiting to do these awards now. But I still think it should be Kawhi Leonard. That's my MVP. But yeah, averaging a triple-double, it's impressive. But you know, I'm not trying to take nothing away from him. But first off, this ain't my player. Second off, if you getting swept and going home first round, then you got to find a way to stop hating on the motherfucking Warriors and bow down to greatness. The Warriors juggernaut is a real thing. Like, I don't know if you still just think it's mythical or whatever. Just watch. Just watch.